This video does not replace the operating instructions under any circumstances. Before using the machine, the operating instructions must be read in full and the stipulated safety regulations observed. The manufacturer assumes no liability for damage due to non-observance of the operating instructions.
Grüß euch. Ich bin der Manfred Kuttner.
Hi there, my name is Manfred Kuttner, and I work in the sales department at Goeweil. In this video, I will provide you with a few tips on setting the film cutter. All adjustments may vary due to bale size, temperature, and of course, the quality of the film.
Wegen der Ballengröße, Temperatur und natürlich der Qualität der Folie.
For your safety, please wear suitable protective gloves to prevent cutting injuries. Avoid unnecessary loads on the blade guard so that the functionality of the film cutter is not adversely affected. The film cutter should always be kept free from film residues as well as forages. The metal pipe on the cutter lever should be able to turn freely in every position. The polyamide pipe is fixed in place when the film cutter is closed. However, it can be turned in the open position and in the float position. Note, scratches on the pipes reduce the effectiveness of the film cutter.
Nun zeige ich Ihnen.
Now, I will show you how to ensure clean cutting of the film. The basic principle is clamp first, then cut.
Dann schneiden.
If the wrapping film is not clamped over the entire length by the cutter lever, the blade guard must be turned upward. In doing so, the cutting knife cuts the film later. Turn the blade guard downward if the film is clamped but not cut. In doing so, the cutting knife cuts earlier.
Reicht ein Verdrehen des
If turning the blade guard is not sufficient to ensure clean cutting of the film, you will need to adjust the cutting knife setting.
Messer neu einstellen.
Please note, when adjusting the cutting knife, there is an increased risk of injury from the blade. Cover the cutting knife with a suitable guard. Undo the clamping screws and raise the cutting knife slightly. Then tighten the clamping screws. If this is still not sufficient, repeat this procedure again.
Zum Schluss noch zwei Praxistipps.
Here are two more practical tips to end with. You can remove dirt residues from the cutting knife more easily using a utility knife.
Und noch was?
And one more thing, if the machine isn't going to be used for a longer period of time, relieve the load on the film cutter mechanism. This will protect the components.
Teile geschont.